Yo, what's up guys? It's SonicHaXD here, and today I'm going to be watching some Mortal Kombat content, and with me is a very special guest, Mr. TrueUnderDawg!
It's actually just TrueUnderDawg. I don't like the mystery, you know, I don't do labels.
Oh.
I mean, I didn't tell you that before, but you know, just now we know.
Okay, shoot, I actually was planning on calling you Mr. the whole entire video, but okay, gotcha.
No, I'm just teasing. You can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. I'm just teasing. My sarcasm needs work. My sarcasm game is weak.
So yeah, today I'm going to be reacting with UnderDawg here to a very, very special video, a very big surprise, which we totally didn't already coordinate behind the scenes, and because we've already talked about this. We're gonna be reacting to Gaming Sins by SYI Infinite.
Yes, we are punching down, as it were, because as you can see, very few subscribers, but his video is actually pretty good, and I like that he's very stern on his stances. I think it makes him a powerful opponent.
Yes, so I'm looking very forward to doing this. So today I'm gonna be doing something very, very out of my comfort zone. I'm going to be defending Mortal Kombat, which is something that I don't do usually because I love to trash talk this series, but now I'm going to be trying my best to defend this series.
Gasp.
Gasp. So yeah, good luck with that. One last thing, we gotta make a disclaimer. We are only doing this for fun. We are not like trying to be maliciously mean to this wonderful individual, so make sure you guys do not send hate to this person. Just send love, just send all your support. With that being said, let's get ready to trash this person down to the ground. Yeah! Woo! Gotta show him who's boss.
Oh my, the energy. Oh, I'm pumped now. I'm ready to go. Okay.
Yeah. All right, let's go.
WB Games.
WB Games is an awesome company. That's all I'm gonna say.
Listen, they gave us Alien and Predator as playable characters years before Fortnite. They're just now picking up on that, okay?
That is
true. They added
true.
Terminator characters way after Mortal Kombat 11 did it. Why? Because WB Games is from the future. They're ahead of the game. Just
That
saying.
is true. That is true.
NetherRealm Studio.
NetherRealm Studio. I think that's a thing that Cinema Sins or like these channels like to do. They always like to kind of bash on the companies at the beginning of the video. I think that's kind of like the joke, I think, in a way, so.
Yeah, I mean, this one, like, it's a bit harder to even, like, I don't know how he could even be anti-NetherRealm, because without them, you wouldn't even have the Mortal Kombat games at all. The new ones.
Yes, that is true. Without them, we won't get the content to bash on, to love on.
You know, I can understand when a business is trying to make money, but when a business knows they can price at whatever price they want because they know people will buy it, it is very sinful.
Microtransaction. I'm not touching that, so I'll let you handle that one then.
Yeah, so microtransactions, as long as they don't give you a distinct advantage in competitive modes, I'm generally okay with them, but I do think it's annoying how they do it. I kind of wish you could buy literally everything though, but that's because, like my friend said, I'm kind of a whale, but I kind of wish I could buy individual gear pieces and costumes for like $1. I'd love to do that. Like, they get a lot of money out of me right away.
Combat Pack 1 priced at $40 for shitty characters. Shang Tsung, Nightwolf, and Sindel are MK characters, but for some reason we have 3 shitty guest characters when really the only character that was asked for was Spawn, and he still turned out shit. For $40, here's 40 cents.
He kind of more trashed on the guest characters than like Shang Tsung and stuff like that. Well, what do you think about the guest characters? I know you're not also the biggest fan of them.
Yeah, I think guest characters can be fine in moderation, much like alcohol. The issue is there's like almost an even number of guest characters to returning characters, and I think there should have been like just like 2 guest characters at the most, right? And then the rest could all just be returning characters. But also, are these closed captions or are these his own custom subtitles? They're his own, right?
Yeah, these are his own.
He had a spelling error earlier. He said 3 guest characters, like as in guessing, not guest.
I think he does have a couple of spelling errors from what I recall. But I mean, hey, it's a 1-hour video. What you gonna do, I guess?
Nope, his entire video is now invalidated for that one mistake. That's how it works.
That is true.
We all know.
That saves me a lot of trouble. I think the guest characters are definitely like, the choices are cool. Someone mentioned a joke saying like, Mortal Kombat 11's guest characters are basically Super Smash Bros, but the roster was picked by your dad.
I think they're good guest characters. I enjoy playing all of them. The issue some people have, like myself, is that could have been a returning character.
Yeah. Yeah,
that could have been Natara.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it could have been Lee May. It could have been, you know, insert favorite character here, but it's Terminator.
Insert my baby Reptile and Ermac here.
Yeah, Reptile and Ermac are what I would consider to be like the untouchable, as in like never leave them out of a game. Like that's kind of crazy to me they weren't on the base roster, just like Melina. I consider them like unforgettable.
Yeah, I suppose they just wanted to go with more different picks or new characters or stuff like that.
Yeah, the combat kids had to make it in.
Yeah.
They had to have at least the 2 combat kids, and they pushed out Ermac and Reptile.
And even the 2 combat kids aren't like the most loved, because I think Kunjin and Takeda are like kind of missed more.
Yeah.
I see you trying to remind us what we're playing. I'm pretty sure I know what I'm playing. I'm just saying.
Now, you don't know. Maybe some people are idiots.
Well, can that really be a sin though? People love title screens, you know? Like whenever I watch anime intros, they always show me the title of the anime. It's not condescending, it gets me pumped. I like seeing it.
True.
I know them. Do you?
Cary Tagawa is the only man who can play Shang Tsung perfectly. -1 sin for this performance.
Absolutely, 100% agree. Totally.
Yeah, I love it. I actually also like love how when they finally fight each other, it's just like the Mortal Kombat movie almost.
Oh yeah.
I love it.
His performance alone kind of makes him like my favorite character in MK11. Tagawa for the win.
But the risk, Liu Kang, will be rewarded.
If you call getting your ass beat then having your soul stolen for later being a slave is being rewarded, then okay. Liu Kang knows what's going to happen. He later tells Shang Tsung he knew what would happen in the end.
When I first played the story mode, I thought what happened was that Liu Kang knew that Shang Tsung had to end up with the crown, and that was the main thing that he was waiting for. But like you point out in your video, that doesn't excuse why he lets all the stuff happen after Shang Tsung gets the crown, because theoretically he could just show up, take the crown from Shang Tsung, or intervene, get the crown, any number of things. But he still allows everything to unfold before intervening. They wanted to have a final fight between Liu Kang and Shang Tsung at his strongest.
I guess so. No, I gotta defend. I gotta defend Mortal Kombat. How dare you? Obviously, that was the only outcome that could allow Shang Tsung to win and get the crown. Is that everyone else had to suffer? Of course, that's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah, and the reward is going to be after time is reset. Obviously, it's going to be the new era. Is going to be the reward when everyone gets to be happy.
Yes,
because Liu Kang's going to fix everything. Cancer never happened because Liu Kang.
Yep. There you go.
That virus that can't be mentioned or we get demonetized never happened.
Heck yeah.
Because Liu Kang. War, not even a word for it in the dictionary, because Liu Kang never existed.
Even though I think Liu Kang, if he wins, he still starts the Mortal Kombat tournament again. But anyways, yeah, totally awesome.
We don't know that. We don't know that.
Yeah, I mean, like, he never says Mortal Kombat. He just says, we gotta be ready, Kung Lao. For what? Smirk? Yeah, he could totally be saying we gotta be ready to make a chocolate cake. Something like that, I don't know.
Liu had no reason not to kill them. He's a sorcerer now. He should have taken all 3 of their souls and become even more powerful than ever before. Doesn't he want vengeance against Raiden? It would be smart to gain all the power at your disposal, but we have to realize there is such a thing as Mortal Kombat logic.
I mean, yeah. Oh, I mean, like, actually, they need to question them. That's why Liu decided to let them live. You gotta ask what the heck is going on.
Yeah, I mean, and totally, if you read the Mortal Kombat 11 wiki, then you would know that Liu Kang is still an amateur when it comes to soul magic, so all he can do is steal souls from himself.
Yeah, he's a pleb. He doesn't know how to use, I believe they say it's Shinnok's powers yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he can't do that just yet. He's not that good at it.
I think a sin that I'm surprised he didn't bring up along with a few people is that Fujin, who is like literally a god, is held by chains.
He actually does mention that in the beginning of the video, like, how is Shinnok being held by chains too?
Oh.
I guess he already kind of got that out of the way in a way.
Yeah.
God sealing chains. They're like the 9-tailed seal kind of a thing, or I don't know. Oh, yeah. You see.
As I recall, you were bloodbound to Empress Sindel.
Here is another retcon that changed Mortal Kombat. You know what? Just send this shit.
What part of that is a retcon?
I don't know. Maybe that like Sheeva was in service to Sindel.
Because I actually looked this up. Because I remember Sheeva was working for Sindel in the original timeline.
Well, then there you go. It wouldn't be a retcon then if that's actually the case.
Yeah, because like at least I think, I'm not 100% certain, but I believe that Sheeva did work for Sindel, and they decided to bring that element back into this story mode. What was that? Hold up a second. Do you hear that? Wait, is it also happening on your end too?
Yeah, what's happening?
I guess it's this video.
Is his video?
I guess this video itself
is his video just messed up?
That is weird. Yeah, I think it is his video. Huh. Oh dear. Oh dear. Something. Oh. Oh. Can you hear that? It's kind of loud.
Right.
Oh. I don't even know why. Don't worry, mister. I will edit your video so that you won't have these sounds.
Baraka hates Shang Tsung. Why didn't he just slice his head off? If I was Baraka, Shang Tsung would be no more.
Well, you see, it's because the Baraka thought that's where Shang Tsung's head was, because due to like the shape shifting, he didn't know where Shang Tsung's actual body is.
Oh yeah, that's a really good point.
So like he aimed for like where he thought his head might be.
Yeah, that's a pretty funny point.
My sincere apologies.
Shang Tsung and his sarcastic ass taunts. This is by far the best Shang Tsung we've ever seen in any Mortal Kombat game. -1 sin.
I mean, normally we would say it's a bad thing to criticize the same thing twice, but he complimented the same thing twice, which I am A-okay with.
Yeah, we should send him for redundancy though.
I guess that is true. One sin.
We can send just him.
Are you kidding me? Why didn't Fujin just blow them all way into the acid? Even if he didn't mean to, how come not one of them flew into their deaths?
He doesn't want to try to kill them. They're his allies.
Well, I mean, they are bystanders in all of this. Like, the Tarkatans are actually good at this point in time. So it would be pretty messed up to boil them in acid just for doing their job, which is protecting and defending like they're supposed to.
Yeah, except for that first Tarkatan. He had to die.
Well, he slipped and fell in. Like, nothing actually hit him. We've been over this. 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 We've been.
Yeah, honestly, something like that. I'll just put it that way. All right.
You know, I'm trying to wonder how you're capable of standing, let alone fighting Sheeva after Shao Kahn paralyzed you. Yes, I'm aware Kodo was in the healing chamber, but he is still weak. How is it that he's fighting right now and haven't injured himself even more?
I have to agree. This is one of my biggest points in my videos. I'm like, poor Kodo Khan. Like, after he broke his back, he should have just been resting throughout the whole entire series. But no, they gotta bring him back because Kodo Khan is their favorite punching bag.
You know what they should have done? And it's a shame on them for missing the chance to do this at NetherRealm. They should have made it to where when he hits you, his attacks do like 1% their normal damage. And then when you hit him, you do like 15% more, like 15 times the damage you normally do. So you can kill him in like one combo. And he's like, oh, and just goes down.
That is a more accurate representation.
Oh, it's just hard to watch this part. He's just getting nuggied.
Feels so bad for poor KK. I think the funniest thing is like, right when he's strangling, now Katana slowly walks over to her.
Right, slowly.
Yeah.
No urgency. Imagine your best friend's like partner is being choked out. You just slowly walk over.
Yeah, she is dead right now. The person you have to obey is the one who is Khan right now. That is Katana.
I'm okay with Sheeva disobeying Katana because of the whole thing that she has a chance again to save Sindel. I think that's fine.
Yeah. Plus, her and Katana are only partners. She didn't swear loyalty to her. They're just like allies. It's not the same as when she was literally subservient and pledged her entire life to Sindel.
Yeah.
Though I will say, the idea that she can defeat Katana is ridiculous.
Yeah.
I love the idea of Sheeva being this strong, but if she is, there has to be a reason why she wasn't involved in anything that happens in Mortal Kombat 11 at all, because she seems like god tier if she can pull this off.
Basically like beat up all like the very strong characters like Jade, Kodo, and then Katana Khan gets defeated by Sheeva. That is very funny in my opinion. But still though, hashtag Sheeva for Khan.
Oh, for sure. I'd vote for her. You have no idea how happy I was in your videos when you kept showing her like punch people off screen. That was like my favorite fucking thing.
I thought I had a lot of fun doing that edit.
I knew it was coming too when Shang Tsung was like having the crown. I'm like, oh, please fucking punch him from out of nowhere. And she did. I was like, yes.
Now you have Sheeva beating Katana, who beat Shao Kahn. But Sheeva can't beat Shao Kahn. My brain.
Actually, I have to agree a little bit because if Sheeva could beat Katana, then shouldn't she technically be able to beat Shao Kahn?
Yeah, well, because the first sin that was like a really big one is the fact that Katana beat him mano a mano. Because like we talked about in our video, the first fight where he loses to Kodo Khan is kind of excused because it's implied he's fighting everybody off screen. We even see him tossing Jade. So we know at least he fought off Liu Kang and Raiden, or at least survived them, and then straight up solo Jade, and then Kodo Khan comes running in. So it's like a very weakened Shao Kahn. But when Katana shows up, Like, Shao Kahn is completely fresh, and then on top of that, she's fighting people in between, and she still beats it. And it's just really hard to buy. And I say that as someone who mained Katana for most of the game, and even I was kind of like, it makes no sense. Makes no sense.
Yeah, well, it's cause she was playable. That's why she got to win.
Yeah, it's a real thing, man. The avatar strength.
Because of Sheeva being Katana, I do think that makes Sheeva like very strong in like the Mortal Kombat universe in a way.
Yeah, at least in this Aftermath expansion, she's very strong.
Damn, I see why these females characters covered up. Oh, that's not a sin. I'm just saying.
Okay.
I mean, I've also been a very strong advocate that it's okay to have revealing outfits in a game rated M for mature. The whole point is supposed to be that it's for adult audiences who want to just enjoy all the adult stuff that adults enjoy, whether it be violence, cursing, or nudity. Like, it's supposed to be all that fun stuff.
When you turn from a Revenant back to like a human form, you get a whole new outfit change too. Like her whole entire outfit changes. It's quite interesting that you get like a fashion change when you turn back to human form.
It's like when Piccolo gave Gohan clothes out of nowhere in Dragon Ball Z, like with a beam from his hand, and no one ever questions it. And even in the abridged, they're like, clothes beam! Because it's never explained that he can do that.
Oh, that's funny.
It pleases me to see you, too.
Oh wait, did you just catch that? He took a sin off because Shang Tsung says, "It pleases me to see you too."
Yeah.
I think this guy does like the new Sindel's design though. From what I'm getting, the vibes I'm getting. Horny on main.
It is a good outfit.
It is.
Always horny. Stay horny. I woke up horny. No, I'm kidding.
Stay horny.
Where is my daughter?
Sindel asks where Katana is, looking around when she's right in her face.
Well, she probably was hiding behind Sheeva the whole time. There we go.
Yep. She was definitely behind Sheeva's big, bulky, muscular, sensual, want to bury my face in that. Never mind, that body. She was hiding behind that, yes.
Yes, I think I got someone else horny on main here too.
Grapple me, mommy.
Okay, this is getting to me now. Since when is Sindel strong enough to beat an Elder God? Aren't Elder Gods supposed to be these untouchable beings far above any mortal? What has Mortal Kombat turned into? Elder Gods proves they ain't shit.
I mean, we've never seen Elder Gods combat, so who knows? Maybe they suck ass.
And maybe the only reason Cetrion can kill them is because they can't read the minds or predict the future of other Elder Gods. So that's why she could like assassinate them. That's what I'm going off of. But yeah, I would have thought they were like all powerful in every single way, but I've never seen them fight. And I have seen them die in several games. So they're probably not the best fighters, honestly.
One other thing I could add is that it was also Sindel combined with Shang and Fujin and Nightwolf, like all helping at the very end to get Cetrion out. And they don't even like kill Cetrion. Cetrion runs away. So there's a little bit of that too.
Yeah, and also I think this rule normally only applies if you're in the Mortal Kombat tournament, but maybe we can expand it to be all combat. It could be that whenever you engage in a fight with mortals, you become temporarily mortal too. That's how the Mortal Kombat tournament works. Maybe we're just gonna expand that to everything. You know, life itself really is the Mortal Kombat tournament.
This is getting philosophical, but yeah, I guess so.
Shang Tsung.
Oh dear. Oh dear. this I really wonder where he got this copy.
Shang Tsung.
Shang Tsung again.
Shang Tsung.
Ah, crap. Now I have to defend Sindel. Well, you see, King Crimson! And that's why Sindel is an excellent character.
You know, I never thought anybody could ever convince me that new Sindel is actually better than the original, but somehow you pulled it off, man. Kudos to you, sir.
Right. I know. Thank you.
I shall never.
Oh no.
That was almost like timed right, actually.
Oh yeah, because she was shouting. Okay.
Like, object profit is just gone.
Okay, let's see what this is. So how come Shao Kahn does it good? Ah, well, Sindel can control the range of her screaming thingamajiggy. Yeah.
It could also be, you know, those Shokan were at low health. They're at like 1% health and they got brutality.
Yeah, they were already fighting like a very long time, and now they're like, you know what? Why don't we just kill Shao Kahn? Yeah, and then they get brutality. Yeah.
I was gonna go a step further and say they tuckered themselves out beating up Shao Kahn because his health bar is so big, and so they're actually more tired, and then they get like one off because they're at that low HP, and she just screamed at them.
Oh boy! I knew it. Okay, I'm gonna skip this.
I feel bad for you. It's gonna be a lot more editing.
And all of a sudden, Sheeva comes out of nowhere and overhears Sindel because the game demands it.
Because the game demands it. What you gonna do?
I mean, I'm surprised you didn't call out an even bigger sin. It's the fact that Sindel doesn't go, yeah, so what if I did say it? Bitch, you work for me, don't you? So whatever I say goes. Isn't that your whole sworn, like, loyalty to me?
Exactly. I actually agree. I feel like even though Sheeva is like, no, this is wrong, you shouldn't do this, but like, you literally just beat up everyone just to get her back. Like, you're supposed to be, no matter what, listening to Sindel. Like, now all of a sudden you're back on Katana's side. Nah. I'm not accepting that.
Unless the idea is that because she like brought her back to life, you know, she vowed to serve her for one lifetime, and now that she's back to life, it's like a new life, so she's not like serving her anymore. That could be it, but I think it's supposed to keep going. That was always my understanding.
The contract is due now, like no more, who cares about it anymore?
But I was really surprised she wouldn't just be turned evil too. I thought we were gonna see like Sheeva with Sindel like in the revolt. I thought that was gonna be how it worked, and we didn't get that. I was kind of shocked.
Yeah, I mean, like, Sheeva had no problem working with Shao Kahn, MK9, and Goro and stuff like that. But I guess now there is a better way to lead.
Men are the inferior sex.
Oh look, it's Garrus. Looking for another ass beat? Yep. There you go.
I mean, that's not a sin. Come on.
Shao Kahn, not after your epic failure at the Colosseum.
That epic failure belongs to you too.
Got him.
I will say that is a pretty good burn though.
How is it that a god can barely stand after wearing the crown, but a normal human being like Jackie took it like a champ after beating Cetrion?
I mean, she didn't. She kind of was out of breath a bit too. But, they did.
Oh shit. Sorry.
What?
No. My phone just went off. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No problem. That kind of scared me a bit. No, what I meant to say was Jackie and Jax do get a little bit out of breath, I guess. But then again, like, Fujin used a very powerful ability. So I guess that's why Fujin is like, oh, I need a moment, so you guys go first.
Yeah, he blew those doors open. Yeah, I mean, I was kind of surprised too. I did think he was going to keep the crown on the entire time, just judging by the trailers that we got. I thought his entire chapter was going to be like him wearing the crown. But I do think the idea is that those doors are just really hard to take down.
Yeah.
Only other time we see them knocked down is when Raiden fused with Liu Kang, and that's like his most OP form ever, and he meteored it, so it takes a lot of force to blow those doors open.
True, that's fair.
Could also just use a rope though and climb over, but yeah, go ahead.
Why didn't Fujin and Raiden just take the crown away from him before Shang Tsung placed it on his head? They didn't even try.
Yeah, they do take a very long time. I think Fujin's like look back and forth, and 5 seconds later, Shang Tsung.
I do love how long it takes him to figure it out.
I think it was another YouTuber, like Brusque Poet. I'm not too sure how to pronounce his name. He did mention this part, and he was like, obviously the reason why they're not gonna hit Shang Tsung is they could, and Shang Tsung could immediately wear it, but they want to have that dramatic effect. So like, as you stated, the rule of cool here. That's why they're not stopping Shang, and Shang can take his time.
NetherRealm or whoever did the shot really thinks that the audience is an idiot and didn't figure it out right away, as if seeing a second Raiden land it doesn't like give it away immediately. And was it also you or someone else who pointed this out, where there was that moment where Liu Kang took Fujin aside and spoke to him, and we didn't really exactly hear what he said? And it could have been that he already knows that like Shang Tsung has to have the crown, and Fujin knows that too, and he already told Raiden also. So they're just kind of playing along right now. Yeah.
That would be kind of funny.
Yeah, like, oh no, look out, Fujin, he has the crown. Uh-oh, Raiden, I sure hope he doesn't put it on. Wink, wink. But can we just like imagine how amazing it would be if instead of like Raiden flying in and landing all dramatic, the fake Raiden, you know, Shang Tsung takes the crown and goes, thank you. We just hear from off screen, and he flies in and just electric gets tackled and taken off screen by real Raiden. That would be amazing.
That would be kind of funny. Oh, whoops, he had the crown and now he dropped it again.
Crown just spins in the air and lands. Ding, 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 ding.
And then later on the whole story mode was just like a giant like, gotta catch that crown, everyone's like trying to get it or something like that.
Kicking it around on the floor. Oh, jeez, Butterfingers. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, it'd be amazing. Everyone's using their powers, like wind powers pushes it away. Lightning powers sends it flying. Shang Tsung's soul magic trying to bring it in. Lands on random Shokan's heads, and they're like gods for like 10 seconds.
I am the keeper of time.
You were saying, bitch? Keeper of time, my ass.
Okay.
Did he sin it though, or he
did
say it?
He did sin it.
He did? Wow. Yeah. All these gaming sins channels or cinema sins have a bad habit of that. They say a comment and then they just have to put the sin, but it wasn't a sin. He agreed.
Yeah.
Ah, shame on him.
It's funny. Oh, I guess he just showed the ending without nothing
Right?
else.
Gotta love that little smirk.
Oh wait, actually no, he took a sin off. I guess he liked that ending then.
Oh,
Okay, that's cute.
that's a cute way to end the video. Okay, to like just take the
Yeah,
sin
yeah.
off. Aw, well, points for that.
Yeah, yeah. I can't see what the heck the with this. Do you know how to turn this off? I never know how to turn this thing
Oh,
off,
yeah, you
actually.
can't disable that. I don't think.
No. Okay. Well, I guess the final verdict is Sheeva.
Yeah. I mean, that's why whenever I do these things, I'm not lazy. I don't tell it to be on every video. I manually place them each time because some of my videos don't have this end screen. Yeah.
For sure, I think that's a better thing to do too.
I like your idea, Shufu.
Shut the fuck up.
So that was Aftermath. I think I did pretty good for defending that. I defended about at least half-ish of the stuff that happened in the video.
Oh yeah, you were a castle wall defending all criticism. Amazingly done, sir.
Absolutely, especially our one and only Sindel. I had to defend our Cohen. If you guys want to see our discussion about Mortal Kombat 11, then make sure you guys go check out UnderDawg's video, the video I collabed with him over there. We talk about Mortal Kombat 11 over there.
Yeah, and that video is actually scientifically proven to increase your sex drive. It gives you a lot of extra money, and it makes you curvy in all the right places. All those amazing things. So I recommend checking it out too.
Scientifically proven. Okay. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Thank you so much for joining this reaction with me.
It was a pleasure. I didn't have anywhere else better to be.
Any final words you want to say about the scenario just then?
Yeah, I mean, I saw the likes to dislike ratio, and I say kudos to him for being brave enough to make a video like that, especially when your channel is small. It's tough to do something like that, so I think he was very brave to make a video of that nature. So good for him.
True. I actually did think there was a lot that we enjoyed from the video. I will say that some of the editing was weird, but and I think he could have.
I especially loved that though.
Okay, you know what? I did like it too in a weird way, but overall, pretty good attempt.
Oh, yeah.
I think we did enjoy the video. So where can the people find you?
Now, I mean, I only have the YouTube channel and the Twitter where I just kind of shitpost, so only memes on the Twitter one, but you just type in TrueUnderDawg, you'll find me just fine.
Awesome. All right, thank you all so much for watching. Normally I would do an outro here, but I don't really have one. I usually just say like bye-bye and stuff like that. So do you mind if I steal your outro, Mr. TrueUnderDawg?
Do it.
All right.
I'd be honored.
Thank you all so much for watching, and stay UnderDawg.
I see you watch Markiplier.
I mean, he's funny. I like his Five Nights at Freddy's content.
Was that the bite of 87?